Last episode because I didn't know where I was. It has been, let's see, it's February now. It's been 2 months since I last touched this game. And we're just going to get started into it because, well, I want to finish this and the last couple episodes haven't had any voices. Sorry. I was just watching how-tos while I was going through that video, seeing what I've missed and whatnot. And I found out how to put a face cam in your video. I don't have a USB for my PlayStation, but I will eventually. And then I will, at least for PlayStation 4. PlayStation 5, it seems a bit more simple. PlayStation 5, I think you can just use your, actual PlayStation camera for this kind of thing. But for PlayStation 4, I have to use either a phone or a webcam, an outsourced thing. So, we're going to be doing this. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Listen to his old shit. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? A defense attorney should never believe their client. You're a prosecuting attorney, what do you know? The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing, but innocent until proven guilty. Is that not the thing? Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between you and her. And that is, you're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. Good luck indeed. My first trial without a Fae helping me. Oh boy. No one's gonna bail me out this time. Oh shit. I'll be alone in there. So I had to discover the truth all by myself. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. Aw, love you too, Maya. You're not Maya, you're Emma. Sad excuse for a Fae. Replacement. February 23rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 9. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lorna Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Oh, good old Edgeworth. Edgeworth. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial. Oh shit, it's been a while. Got it. I hope that personal feelings did not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. You are correct. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lorna Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. Wow, he's much more forceful in person. That's edgy for you. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness. He was always so damn cocky. Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Star, to the stand. The cough-up queen. Sorry, the cough-up queen? Hello, Angel Star. Haven't I seen you somewhere? You caviar lunch, right? Haha, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. Neither have I. What's it taste like? The judge is really wolfing it down. Ah, and for you, I have a Fiesta Bowl. Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession? Ah, and you, sir... Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty, it hurts. I've never had caviar, dude. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. I've had tapioca. Not a fan. Just rice and pudding. Or rice. Whatever. What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? I have no idea. Name, profession, now. He has such a hard time getting people to give him their name and profession. Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I did find myself running Lunchland these... Sorry. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Hurry it up. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional. What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. Really? What? Miss Star was a detective? Aha! I know who you are. Cough up. Cough up Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see. Very well, you may continue with the description, Miss Star. My friends just ignore me in the group chat like they usually do. This is some bullshit. Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. And B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces, yes? The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Really? Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot. Was it a citizen's arrest? Sorry. And who was this valiant witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. Of course it was. Parking lot floor plans added to the court record. Okay, the parking lot with Edgeworth's car. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime? Did you witness? Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright, I can't agree on your principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. How dare you call me a poor loser? Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star. Wait, are they talking about me? Alright, here's the testimony. Let's tear this shit apart. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Oh right, Goodman. He's the officer that got murdered. He's the victim. Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend? How touching. As you can see, there is no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Let's tear this shit apart. Witness's account. Alright. Somehow I always knew a day like this was gonna. Let's press that real quick. Hold it. How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. Tragedy. Let's not stumble over our words, Mayo. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim, killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's merely an extension of things. I mean, perhaps, maybe, I don't know. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I thought that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired? To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. I wouldn't say unbiased. Very well. You may continue, Miss Starr. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my press it. Press everything. This boyfriend, he's the detective? Not that boyfriend. The security guard. Damn, Starr, you get round. That boyfriend? You have several? Yes. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? But yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. Ooh, I'm more of a one-woman kind of guy. Oh, she's talking to the judge. I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. Flirting with the judge. Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. Shut up, Sky. The security guard room is in the lot, in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. How did the fuck did you get to A block? So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my family home detective's intuition at work. Press that, I guess. You sensed something. So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder. It felt like how would you say, oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. What feeling do you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds? I have no idea what that means. Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. Fuck? What does that mean? A young cheese. Even he's confused. A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn. That must be hard yellowed and sharp as a tack. Aye, with all your previous judgments you've passed down, you're kind of a dunce. Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. In any case, there in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. Hold it! By garish car, you mean Mr. Edgeworth's car? Yes. Mr. Edgeworth's? Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Okay. Wasn't it? Indeed, it was. Hush, 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 hush. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, are you sure it was the defendant? I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. Calm down, cough-up queen. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed, but she's not. Oh, well, she is, essentially. Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick. That's what I'm doing. Witness! In your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future. Rookie. Ouch. Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. What are the consequences? Ooh. You could step on me anytime, Angel Star. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I want a fritter now. Is it an apple fritter or a... Is there only one kind of fritter? That was inspiring. I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism. I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. A photograph? You took this? The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap! I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with the camera. Why? Why would you need that? I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck? Witness! Why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. She is very biased. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. Which boyfriend? Is it that boy? Is it this boyfriend, that boyfriend, or the other boyfriend? Well, this is most certainly the defendant. Crime photo added to the court record. Uh-oh, that is unmistakably Lana Skye. So what was the defendant doing at the time? The chief prosecutor is holding a knife in her right. Press. Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? Is it your knife? It is your knife, after all. Yes, that's about right. Prosecutors are, by nature, well-versed in the location of a man's vital organ. How? What? With what? By what logic? With what study? With what statistic? What? I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. You're making me hungry, Miss Starr. You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean a person. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor. So the defendant was holding a knife. What then? Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless. Sounds pretty fatal to me. What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. Makes sense. Don't smile like that! Sorry, I like Maya better. Okay, I forgot how everything worked. Controls... up. Full auto skip. Hold the circle button. Yes. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her race the knife to strike, no? The defense has a point. I see what you did there. Point, because the knife also has a point. And I'm gonna shut up. Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. You can make it. Yeah. Okay, I need to present something. There's no prints. So that's B lot. This is B. She came in. She wouldn't have a clear She wouldn't have a clear. Unless I don't know, man. I don't know what to fucking present. There's no prints, so... There's no prints on here, so... Wait. Wait a minute. I ain't finished! Okay, okay. Check it. I can't... Nope, I thought... Okay, maybe the knife is the right way to go. Just in case, we should probably save... Yeah. Okay. Because then I'm about to be making a lot of wrong choices, probably. Objection! That's not it! That's not it! Okay. Hold it! No, not that! Go back. Present? I'm making a lot of wrong choices. Oh, I'm making a lot of wrong choices. She wouldn't have had a clear shot, would she? I'm making a lot of wrong choices. Objection! No, that's not it. Oh. There's gotta be something. I don't... was it, though? I... 6... I forgot what to do! What time did you get into the place? I'm scared. Hold it! Come on! There isn't exactly a way to get over there. Objection! Yes! Wait, no. Run. Oh, come on. I don't... What do I present? There's this. The knife, which clearly didn't fucking work. Okay. Objection! No, not that. Why'd I click triangle? Fuck! Ooh. I am messing up everything! Is she a lefty? Is she a righty? I don't fucking know! Court record. I need the court record. Here's the evidence. Wait. Okay. So the date and time of death was February 21st between 4 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. In the stub, search you at all? Miles Edgeworth, 1712. This is dated the day of the crime. The murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. If only he was held up at a couple extra red lights, he wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair. Perhaps. It just goes to show you never know what will happen when you run a yellow light. Should I present this? Not yet, not yet. I'm about to fail this anyway, so, fuck, what do I do, dude? Shit, man. don't know. Wait, okay. Okay, so I gotta, maybe okay.
Objection!
Got it. And you witnessed this. You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife. As I've already said, yes. I swear on my finest sandwich swirl. You're making me hungry, Miss Star. I'm sure that is a fine lunch. Oh, this food. But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts. Objection. That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yet it was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright. The banter is great. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing.
Objection!
And how can you tell that? Blood splatter. Don't you mean spatter? Huh? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat? That's Goodman's coat, actually. But it's a black and white photograph! Ah, yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem except you. Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse? It's Edgeworth. You got a better idea? This is probably a bad idea. Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. That's it? If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Ooh, jumbo-sized shrimp sounds good. That's not what she said, but I could go for some jumbo shrimp. Jumbo shrimp. God, I'm stumbling over words today. Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but good advice. Whose side are you on? I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was calculating, like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder.
Objection!
Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph. Well, are those gloves? Ah, that would explain why there were no... That would explain why there was no fingerprint. I'm a dummy. If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. Shit. You got me there. These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation. Premeditated murder, a serious offense. Isn't any murder an offense? The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. Okay, I know what to present here. The fucking knife. Like that. Or that. Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell box lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. Yes, it's his knife. What's with this case? A bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there? Mommy, your prosecutor's bad people. I skipped a line of dialogue. The defense has a request. We asked that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing, the murder weapon? Oh. Got you, bitch. I love the hat. This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Yes! You don't forget the weapon. Order! 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 Sounds like a Japanese judge. Great, now the tide is turning in our favor. Hell yeah! Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free. No, she's not. Not yet. Right. I believe the next lunch we'll be eating is humble pie. I'm humble. What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Well, I mean, I was, but now I'm not so sure. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. I'm sorry. I just imagine myself in this position as a defense attorney, like, but that's not fair. Bah. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing that the prosecution need prove. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing... I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now? Angel's deduction. Of course. Ooh. Lana Skye intended to murder Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again, but in the autopsy report, it's just once. The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? So, if I order a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. I know exactly what to press. Or present. You take that!
Objection!
You say she stabbed him again and again. But you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise! Ugh. What the fuck is that? I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Starr. She looks like so offended and hurt. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to loss of blood from one stab wound. Aha! You're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth, but I'm the one that presented the thing. What a hunk. He's my hero, really. What about my objection? No one noticed. Well, witness, you got the crime scene set, right? You're seriously making me hungry, dude. I could eat rice at this point, or oatmeal. Oh, thanks. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood. When she looked at her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Total sense. And tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify. The red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. Red muffler? What the fuck's a muffler? I'm gonna Google this shit. A scarf. A scarf. Nope, that's not it. We want the murder picture. She isn't wearing her muffler in this one. Objections! Miss Starr, I demand an explanation. Objection! The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. What? Maybe that's why she got fired. The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph. Huh? That can't be. Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Damn, Edgeworth, ease up, man. She's just a lunch lady, dude. Congratulations, perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. Damn, you brutal. Harsh words, but good. In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. Where's my objection? Chopped liver? They're seriously ignoring my objections. This is bullshit. But it was there! A scarf! Nope, not that, but something red. Really. Well, now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. What? Yeah, guys, if you're ever in a murder trial, or if you're ever a witness in a murder trial, make sure all your evidence is 100% inconclusive. Or not inconclusive means that there's room for doubt. Make sure your evidence is conclusive. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony. The most important part. The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Apprehending the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I already know what to press. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. Why would she do that? That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Why would she mention her muffler? The chief prosecutor made it to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. But why would she talk about her muffler? Her scarf? I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me, Angel Star. Okay, maybe at this point I'd rather be stepped on by Lady Domesticue than you. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. I'm safe. Okay. Sorry guys, my dad's going to work. I'm gonna give him a hug bye. Don't kick a mic. Where are you going? It's in your room. Well, let's not forget that it was my Lagoon hat first.
It was your Lagoon hat.
Dick. You're already wearing my Lagoon hat.
The other one,
Oh, the beanie. That's in your room. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. Sorry for the sidetrack, guys. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. Shit. No thanks. You can bite me. Note to self: Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bite. Who isn't? The chief. How about the chief? The chief prosecutor. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Sorry, there's a pause there. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. I know exactly what to press and where to press. Apprehending the Suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition after... Well, I mean, obviously I know because I've already seen other people play this. How would you see her?
Objection!
Oh shit, this is done. This is done. I'm done. Oh, I'm so done. Oh god damn it. Fudge! I gotta go through all that again! The power of editing will not help me. I'm a no-edit bitch. Shit. I'm sorry about this guy. Oh, damn it. Good thing I saved. Right here. Right there. Yep. Damn it. Yeah. Present the picture.
Objection! Objection!
Now you can click either one. Now you can click either one of these. Now that you mention it, I see no problem here. Other than myself. Mr. Wright, you can't just let him walk all over you. That's just sad. Feeling sad, Mr. Wright? Perhaps a bittersweet first love lunchbox is in order. Well, that was a waste of time. Let's continue with the testimony. Perhaps I should have dug a little deeper. Alright, now I know exactly. Now I know I can.
Objection! Objection!
Objection, you bitch!
Objection!
Yeah.
Objection!
I messed up. I got so far and then I fucked it up.
Objection!
Fucked up. Yeah, I know, present this.
Objection! Objection!
He always stole my objections, not projections. Okay. Alright, now I know where we're now we're back where we were. I would edit out everything I had to do, but
Hold it!
you say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe I should press her for more details. Press that bitch! I'd like to see this on the floor plans just to be safe. The Lunchland car was... She was a visitor, thus, she was parked in B block. So, you witnessed the murder from here. That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes. Is that correct, Miss Starr? Yes, that's right. But there was a chain link fence in front of you. I went over it, of course. Amazing! The cop queen, lunch lady athlete indeed. It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence, so she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. So how did Miss Sky not get away? Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler.
Hold it!
She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say? If I remembered exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. Just that one word. So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else. Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. The phone? She can't mean... By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? My memory... It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see. No, the court doesn't seem, Miss Starr. The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. On the wall. That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently it was out of order, and so she used her cell phone. Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. Go witnessing, witness! Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying? You should, of course, add this to your testimony. The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney... Hey, fuck you! The word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5:18.
Hold it!
Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court? Aha! I was going to ask the same thing. No, you fucking weren't. I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. You wouldn't be able to see that. So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. That's when I boldly grabbed her arm. The chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this. What is it, Mr. Wright?
Objection!
Sorry, Miss Starr. Miss Starr, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Long Sky.
Objection!
The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Shit. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the backside of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. But, wow! I love this game sometimes, dude. It's funny. Order! Order! What is the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up lies.
Objection!
That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about... What did the witness lie about? I don't... What she saw. Oh, shit. Now I clicked the wrong thing. She lied about what she saw. In other words, she didn't see Miss Scott using that emergency phone. It does seem hard to imagine how she could have. Very logical. What's the matter, Star? Cat got your lunchbox? Oh, come on, that's not even clever. Mr. Wright, I hate to bother you while you're celebrating your victory, but why would Miss Star lie like that? Huh? Why would she say that my sister had tried to use the phone but failed? It doesn't make any sense. Why lie about something so insignificant? God damn it. Oh. Dang, she's right. I mean, maybe she really did see her try to use the emergency phone? I see no room for doubt here. You ordered the patooey on rice, right? Mr. Wright, and I thought you had something there. Damn it. One more try. I see it in your eyes. You haven't learned your lesson, have you? Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The order of events, right? Now maybe there's like this trophy for how to get the getting all the lunch boxes. This guy used that emergency phone before the murder. I see. I hadn't thought of that. That took the wind out of her sails. Oh, yeah. Alright, now... The order of a... No, where she saw it. Miss Sky tried to